Hello. Hi, my name is Kate. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, hello. I make gaming videos and lifestyle videos. Today's video is so exciting because I have officially finished my Studio Ghibli themed inspired island called Honeycomb. There's a lot of inspired areas from the films, and the villagers are all inspired by Studio Ghibli as well. So before I get into the island tour, please be sure to subscribe if you are not already. It really helps out the channel. And yeah, I appreciate all of your support. Thank you guys so much. So I'm a huge fan of these Studio Ghibli films and the director Hayao Miyazaki. The art, the messages, the stories, and the loving characters in these films are really captivating. Please go watch one of these films if you have not seen them already. They really are incredible. Literally insane. I can't even describe how much they mean to me and everything, but yeah. This is my map. Here is my dream address if you want to join me while I tour the island. But I am dressed as Sophie from Howl's Moving Castle. And then we have Chihiro from Spirited Away, and then we have Marnie from When Marnie Was There. So we have Ellie, who represents Yubaba from Spirited Away. She originally was not planned to be on the island, but she is here now, and she is Yubaba. Thank you. We have Whitney and Shino, who represent Princess Mononoke. Genji is Haku from Spirited Away. We have Pico and June, who are from Totoro. They are the sisters Suzuki and Mei. Kiki, obviously Kiki's delivery service. Avery is Howl from Howl's Moving Castle. Lolly is Totoro from My Neighbor Totoro. And Freckles is Ponyo. I'm so excited to get right into this island tour. It's not even funny. So when you first enter the island, so the entrance is the entrance to the tunnel in Spirited Away. I really wanted to make this as foresty as I could. I feel like I freaking nailed it, honestly, with the movie references and I feel like I freaking nailed it with this. I think this looks incredible. I think it looks literally insane. It looks so good. But if we keep coming by this way, we will hit the marketplace. You'll be able to pick up these gifts, so pick them up. You can open them and whatnot. But then we have the marketplace from Spirited Away, and this is kind of in the beginning of the film where her parents are really hungry and they eat the food, which then turns them into a pig. I don't want to spoil too much of the film, so please go watch these films if you haven't already. I watched it for the first time a year ago, and the story of it is just incredible. Again, I don't want to spoil it because I really recommend that you see this movie if you're interested. But here's the marketplace, which I think turned out amazing. I really love how it looked. I added so much detail, it's not even funny. I guess if we go back behind the market, we have the bathhouse. So this is the famous bridge in Spirited Away with the bathhouse overlooking it. The amount of detail that went into this build is extreme. I don't even know how many hours I've spent on this. But if we enter the bathhouse, I love it. I did so good. I can't even. Once we enter the bathhouse, it's quite literally a bathhouse. So it is the one room. And I really love all the detail that I gave. I did film a video on me creating the bathhouse. I love it. I think it turned out amazing. These bathtubs really remind me of Spirited Away. Even prior to me doing this island, I'm like, that looks like Spirited Away. But yep, that is the bathhouse. Now we are going to just sprint to the right side of the island, which is all Spirited Away. Look at all the villagers. They're all hanging out. They're having fun. They love this island. Here is Yubaba's house, and it's Ellie. But I just put this sign up so that everyone knows it's Yubaba. But something that I really love about Spirited Away is there is a scene where Haku and Chihiro are running through the bushes. So I wanted to make sure that there was as many colorful flowers as I could put. So throughout this island, you'll see so many colorful flowers, and I just feel like it represents the art of this film because the films are so, so pretty. but we have the little pig pen, which is where Chihiro's parents are. Um, but if we run along this way, we will enter to Haku's house. This is Genji's house, but like I said, inspired by Haku. Um, I think it's so magical. I think it looks really good. I have this Haku custom design that I found. I will be doing a video of my spirited, not my spirited way. I will be doing a video of the Studio Ghibli custom designs that I used on this island because some of them are just so pretty. And yeah, um, I think like this is just really pretty build. I really like it. So if we go behind the bathhouse, so you will need a ladder, which I will update my dream address before I post this video. But behind the bathhouse is the train with no face on it. So this scene is really incredible in the Spirited Away film. And yeah, here's No Face in his train. Not his train, but I love that scene where the train is just being a train. Anyways, that is it for our Spirited Away area. Next, just because we're in this area, this is Ponyo's house. Freckles' house, which is inspired by Ponyo. I think it's insane because the house in Ponyo is literally yellow with a pink roof. So I don't think that's a coincidence. I do think this is inspired by it. Also, Freckles, like, gives me major Ponyo vibes, you know. This movie is just, it's so colorful and so magical. It has themes of growing up and balance in nature, and it's just a wonderful movie. I really like Ponyo's little inspired area. I think it's really cute, and it is a really sweet movie, too. Next, we are in Totoro's inspired area. So here is Lolly's house, and I just have that wonderful custom design of Totoro in the back. Again, trying to use like lots of flowers and different colors and different trees, different animals, the little Totoro custom design. I think that this looks really, really cute. So we have Totoro's house, which is a Lolly. And then up here we have Pico's house and June's house. And these just have a little bit of detail on them, nothing too crazy. So Totoro is my favorite character out of all of the Studio Ghibli films. He's a forest spirit, and I just love Totoro. I mean, it's my favorite Studio Ghibli movie as well. So basically in the film, the girls and their father are experiencing a hardship when their mother falls ill. They have to move closer to the hospital, and they remain hopeful and optimistic, and really it's Totoro that helps them feel that way. So there is a lovely scene in Totoro where the girls and Totoro are waiting for their dad to get off the bus, and that is why this cat bus is here. I think that's probably my favorite moment in the film. I also think it's a really long scene, and the point is to, you know, make you really realize what they're going through because they're waiting for their father who has not come back. He's a little bit late. It just makes you feel for them, you know? So Totoro helps them escape their hardships in a way. And like I said, this is my favorite film. I feel like I relate to it a lot, and I really love this film, and this is my favorite area on my island, and it's Totoro's forest. I can't even. This is like the most incredible area on my whole island. Like, I can't even describe how wonderful and beautiful it is. I made it dead center in the middle of the map for a reason because it is my favorite. And it deserves it. And yeah, I really love it. I think it turned out so, so cute. If you come over here a little bit, we just have some more flowers. And then we have, again, this Totoro custom design, which I just am in love with. I think it's so, so beautiful. And yeah. So if we come down a little bit this way, we actually have the campsite, which is inspired by the Grave of Fireflies. So you'll see that there's little bees all over, multiple tents. So I actually haven't watched this one yet, and the reason being is I haven't mustered up the courage to watch it. I know that this movie is going to tear me apart, and it is really sad. It touches on pretty heavy topics, but I know that it is an incredible film. I've read like tons of reviews and whatnot. It's next on my list to watch, but I definitely wanted to include it into this island because it's an important film. The island is a little difficult to walk around, but I didn't try to focus too much. But if we come up here, we have Howl's Moving Castle, which is my second favorite Studio Ghibli film. Um, this is the castle inspired by Howl's Moving Castle, and I feel like I nailed it. It's very like industrial almost, and it has like a bunch of like random items in it. This was definitely like a difficult build, but I feel like it came out really, really good. It came out much better than what I imagined it. It's definitely a hard thing to build, but yeah, and then I did the inside of the house to represent Hal's house. So this looks almost identical, or as identical as I could get to the film. Also, I just want to say that this film has themes such as love and courage, and the animation in this film is just so freaking stunning. The film is about a girl, Sophie, who works in a hat shop and ends up meeting Hal, a wizard. Sophie is turned to an older woman by a witch that curses her. But she's looking to break the curse and finds Hal's moving castle. As the movie goes on, we learn more about Sophie and Hal and their characteristics and their stories and just character development in general. Again, the movie is a 10 out of 10. This is from Hal's bedroom. I feel like, again, I absolutely nailed it. It came out so much better than I thought it would. I thought, this was definitely a very hard build to do. You can't even walk, like, anywhere into the room. Like, that's as far as you can go. But other than that, it's so beautiful and it's so good. But in this back room back here, we actually have Sophie's hat shop. And yeah, here it is. I think it's a perfect hat shop. I do like the 2.0 items. I feel like they're really good. So I tried to combine Kiki's delivery service and Hal's Moving Castle a little bit because they're both kind of set in a city for a little bit. So we have Hal's house right here, and then Abel's shop is the hat shop. So there's two hat shops on the island. And then up this way, we have Kiki's house, which I'll go to. But we have the film When Marnie Was There. This is also a Studio Ghibli film. Definitely like a 10 out of 10 film. Go watch it. But in the film, there's like this ballroom dance, and that is what inspired this little build. I always have to have a wedding area on every single item, on every single island that I build. So here it is. I love it. And I think that was the most recent Studio Ghibli film that I watched. So pretty good. And then if we come along this way, we just have some more like little park seating. I just tried to like fill the space as best as I could. So that's kind of what I did. Little book area, all that fun stuff. And then over here we have Kiki's delivery service, and we have her bakery with Gigi. I love it. I remember watching this movie actually when I was younger. I didn't know the name of it. I didn't know the entire plot at all. I couldn't explain to people even what the plot was, but I just knew that it was about a black cat and a girl who is becoming a witch. And that the art was amazing. That's all that I could like say about it. And then recently, in the most like recent years after I watched it, I was like, this is the movie that I've been referring to my entire childhood because it was one of my childhood favorite movies. And I'm just so happy that I finally figured out what the movie was. And yeah, one of my all-time favorites. That's probably why I love cats so much. And then if we come this way, I tried to make like, this is inspired by the beginning scenes in Kiki's delivery service where she's just like laying in a field. Tried to make it like a little bit more unique than that because she's just laying on grass. But yeah, Gigi's in here. Gigi is laying down like a good boy. But yeah. So the last film, as you can see throughout like the building, I didn't really do a lot to the beaches. I wanted to just focus on the main areas. But here is Shino's house, and then we have Whitney's house. And this is inspired by Princess Mononoke, which I know a lot of people, this is their all-time favorite Studio Ghibli film. It is incredible. 10 out of 10 film. Go watch it if you haven't already. It's so good. It's so good. It's not even funny. I don't even want to like spoil any details or anything. Just go watch it. But here, this is like inspired a little bit by just the forest in it. And I feel like I picked the perfect villagers. Then I have this little area again in the forest. I think it's really, really cute. Okay, so that is it from me and my Studio Ghibli themed island. Let me know in a comment down below what your favorite area of this island is, and let me know what your favorite Studio Ghibli film is. Again, I had so much fun creating this island and doing all of the different films and all of my favorite things, all of my favorite films too. And it was just so motivating and so much fun to do this. And yeah, that's it from me. If you guys like this video, please be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you all so much for watching. I'm so excited to share this finished island tour. So this is island number 3 that I have now finished. And yeah, it's been a ton of fun. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you all in the next one. Thanks. Bye.